Hello and welcome to Eagle fans all over. Whether you're from around the country or even around the world, watching on a mobile device or even watching in the comfort of your own home, we're super excited and delighted for you guys to be watching this live stream here with us today. In today's matchup, the Pensacola Christian College Eagles will be facing off against the Panthers from Lagrange College. In Lagrange's spring season, they finished their record 2-4, including 2 big conference wins against Piedmont University and Berea College. In this matchup today, they'll be playing without their star forward, Enrique Hernandez, who's also their goal leader. Meanwhile, for the Eagles are searching for a big win after facing 2 tough NAI opponents in Warner University and Louisiana College. In lighter news, Anthony Ruiz is making his first appearance today after seeking academic eligibility. More action awaits and plenty of game action awaits as well. But until then, we want you guys to enjoy a couple promotional videos provided by Pensacola Christian College.
You only have one life. What are you going to do with it? This is a place where you can be empowered to fulfill God's calling and pursue your passion.
I had told my pastor before coming here, I was like, I don't really like school, but now on my 3rd year, learning is so much fun.
Incrementally, we're ready to do more, we're ready to face more, and to say, this may not be the easiest thing I've ever done, but it's the most rewarding thing I've ever done.
Teaching is communicating facts, but the bottom line for me with teaching is connecting the material so the students not only know it, but appreciate it and also know how to use it.
We have great faculty and they honestly inspire me.
They'll constantly tell you, if you need something, come talk to me. You can have a really good teacher-student relationship. And that's one of the reasons why I chose PCC, is to have faculty that love God to help me further my spiritual walk with Christ.
Faculty are saying it's going to take hard work and dedication to be the best at whatever you're doing for God's glory. Everything that I see here is Christ-centered.
Why is PCC here? It's to change lives and make them more like Christ.
They want students to make an impact on the world. I think their goal really is to change the world, and they do it one student at a time.
Want to get a head start in college? With Pensacola Christian College's online dual enrollment program, you can do just that. Open to juniors and seniors in Christian schools and Abeka Academy homeschoolers, dual enrollment students can take up to 6 online courses per year, all counting towards PCC college credit requirements. With 3 different options throughout the school year and summer and over 20 courses, choose to lighten your college load. And, depending on your major, finish college early. You will be able to fit courses around your schedule. A perfect way to complete many of your general college education courses before you graduate high school and step foot on campus. To learn more about getting a head start on your education today, visit pcci.edu/dual enrollment.
My name is Ben Randolph. I'm a certified registered nurse anesthetist, and I'm an alumnus from PCC. I provide anesthesia for a variety of surgical procedures throughout the day, mainly in the operating room, anything from orthopedic surgery all the way to neurosurgery, anything in between. I love anesthesia. It's a challenging field, but it's something that I really enjoy. When you're dealing with people's lives, there are times when it gets nerve-wracking, but you kind of have to revert to your training. Personally, I felt very prepared to go into whatever type of nursing that I chose. Getting out of college, going straight into a critical care unit, I was able to get into anesthesia school within a year, which was fairly rare. I felt very well prepared in that regard, and I think that was a real testament to the nursing program in particular. The level of instruction that I got at PCC was really unrivaled. Of course, their nursing program it's a nationally ranked program. It wasn't a program where you could just skate through. It was a program that challenged me personally, and I think all of my instructors really had high standards for the students. You can go there in a great environment to grow spiritually and a great environment to learn. So I chose PCC for that reason.
What makes you smile? Time with people you love. Making a difference at your work or ministry. Fun memories and the little things that make your day. Going to graduate school can mean giving up those things, but it doesn't have to. With an online master's degree from Pensacola Christian College, you can reach your goals and still be there for family, work, and ministry. Of course, earning a graduate degree comes with challenges, like money and time. But with online learning, you can get a degree that's made for your schedule and budget. One that only costs a little over $10,000, with a flexible payment option too. And with online learning, you can learn anytime, anywhere, with classes that fit your schedule. Take the next step by choosing one of several master's degree programs: business administration, educational leadership, ministry, Bible exposition, and others. At Pensacola Christian College, you'll get a biblical perspective and insight from caring professionals and ministry leaders. So when you graduate, you won't have just a diploma. You'll have confidence to go further in your ministry or career, and you'll still have those memories that make you smile. It's graduate school built for real life. Graduate school built for you.
Hello and welcome, Eagles fans from all over, whether from around the country or around the world, watching from a mobile device or watching in the comfort of your own home. I'm Alvin Chapman. I'm reporting live with the 2019 National Player of the Year and also two-time champion, Jake McClellan. Jake, how you doing today, brother?
I'm doing great, Alvin. It's great to be here.
Yeah, and honestly, it's great to be here with you, too. You know, we're acclimating ourselves with each other, getting to know you, but you've been on this team before. You've seen the Eagles play. You've seen Coach Lewas, and especially you've seen them during the earlier portions of the season. What do you expect this Eagles team to do after they've kind of faced a little bit of a tough start to this rocky season?
Yeah, so the key for them is going to be not focusing on those two losses. They have a lot of young players. They can't focus on that. Keep doing what they're doing. It's going to fall into place. Coach has a system built for these players. He knows what they're capable of, and they just have to stick to that, and they'll be just fine today.
Clint Peterson, one of the better players here on this roster, playing alongside with his former club teammate, Anthony Ruiz, as he got back in regular academic standing. How do you think that's going to be so effective and so crucial for this Eagles back line?
I think it's going to be awesome. I had the opportunity to play with Clint. He has great soccer IQ, and the way that Anthony and Clint connect is awesome, and I think we'll see that chemistry today out on the field and help sharpen up that back line of the Eagles.
Yeah, in the Eagles, I mean, one of the big of course, defense is very important, but one of the big portions of soccer is getting the ball in the back into the net. Who do you think is going to be the dominant goal scorer, the person that the Eagles will have to rely on to get the ball into the back of the net?
I think Riley Rhodes is going to be that guy for them. He came into this program actually as a basketball player was his main sport, and he came in and decided to play soccer. He's put in the work, and I think he's going to have a record year there for the Eagles this year.
Yeah, and a record that can easily possibly catch yours as well. And ladies and gentlemen, there's more action and more conversation between Alvin Chapman and Jake McClellan in the wait. But ladies and gentlemen, let's go ahead and kick it over to our announcements so we can have a word of prayer, national anthem, and also the introduction of our starting lineups. Thank you.
Welcome to Eagle Field. Tonight's game is between the PCC Eagles and Lagrange College. Tonight's sportsman coverage is provided by the Andrews Institute and Baptist Healthcare, the official sports medicine provider for Pensacola Christian College. Starting tonight for Lagrange College, number 1, Lucas Wright. Number 2, Evan Sampers. Number 4, Nicholas Smeech. Number 5, Alex Drazik. Number 6, Satchel Hart. Number 9, Jaden Parrish. Number 10, Asher Hendon. Number 11, William Perry. Number 12, Blake Webb. Number 14, Austin Anderson. And number 22, Gabe Miller. Lagrange is led by Coach Ryan Dixon. And now, your Pensacola Christian Eagles. Starting tonight, number 1, a senior from Rochester, New York, Adam Lund. Number 4, a junior from Inman, South Carolina, Clint Peterson. Number 6, a freshman from Marcopia, Arizona, Dakota Barkis. Number 8, a freshman from Conway, Arkansas, Chase Hawkins. Number 9, a senior from Reading, Pennsylvania, Riley Rhodes. Number 12, a junior from Reading, Pennsylvania, Ramont Rhodes. Number 14, a junior from Rancho Santa, California, David Steffel. Number 15, a freshman from Clayton, North Carolina, Cole Scott. Number 16, a sophomore from Spartanburg, South Carolina, Anthony Ruiz. And number 19, a junior from Minneapolis, Minnesota, Salvador Pacar. And finally, number 33, a senior from Brazil, Rafael Sanzio. The Eagles are led by Coach Joe Liwaz with assistant coach Mateus Canada and Ryan Kennard. Officiating for tonight's game are Jonathan Sowers, Nick Goyette, and Maddie Brown. Please stand as we are led in prayer. Dear Lord, thank you that we can be here today. Thank you that the weather is good. Thank you for the earlier volleyball games, and thank you for the spectators, the competitors, and the officials that can be out here today. Please bless us and help us to glorify you in everything that we do. In your name we pray, amen. Please remain standing for the national anthem.
By the keeper. Adam Lund with 7 saves last game, even though allowing 30 goals, had a really impressive performance.
Yes, he made some amazing saves. He's always been a keeper that's been very good at reaction saves, and I think he's worked on his game all around. We saw him make some one-on-one saves, some that he may not have made earlier in his career, and he's really stepped it up big time.
Rafael Sanzio with the ball in the midfield. Creates a throwing opportunity here for the Panthers. Number 6, Satcher Hart with the throw-in. And Ruiz trying to challenge him. A little bit of a mix-up there on the opposite side of the field, resulting in a free kick opportunity here for the Panthers. The Panthers get it all the way over to number 4, Nicholas Smeech. And Smeech boots it forward. The Panthers try to get into the box, but Ramont Rhodes with a beautiful save. He advances it up the field. Stoppage of play there by the referee, but it'll remain with the Eagles.
Yeah, the Lagrange offensive player came in a little late there, but great job by Rhodes to get that ball clear.
And a play that can almost result into an opportunity in the box there.
Yep,
Rhodes makes a beautiful play to stop it. Cole Scott with the ball on the left sideline. Riley Rose tries to get a smooth touch on it, but misses. Alex Drozic with the ball in the middle of the field. Gets it to Smeech. Smeech to Herndon. Herndon almost loses his footing here, but regains the ball for the Panthers. Wright will control the ball, and the Eagles are trying to pressure here.
Yeah, it's important that everyone pressures all at the same time, because if one person's not, it can leave, as we see here, a gap in the midfield, and that can create attacking opportunities for Lagrange going forward.
Lagrange gets it into the box. A little bit of a collision there, but Adam Lund will take the collection. This is the second attack here for the Lagrange Panthers, and that's something that you don't want to see the Eagles doing here early.
Yeah, they're hitting us with that quick counter attack, and when we have guys forward pressing, it can lead to some liabilities, as we see. Looks like a foul here on Lagrange. But yeah, we don't want to be exposed at the back, but Lagrange is doing a good job of taking advantage quickly and making the Eagles pay for their mistakes.
Adam Lowe will get the ball over to Clint Peterson, and Peterson advances the ball. Peterson tries to loft it into the opposite side of the field here, but it's recovered by the keeper. Smeech, he launches it on the upside of the field, the opposite side of the field. Stiefel with the recovery, gets it to the middle to Ruiz. The Eagles moving quickly here. Barkis tries to challenge the Panthers offender, yet the Panthers recover. Ball booted out of bounds. Referee signals a flag going towards the Panthers' direction, and it will remain with them. Huge throwing opportunity here for the Panthers, and Clint Peterson with the recovery. Clint Peterson, a two-time All-American, was an All-American your senior year as he was a freshman as well, and making a big statement here for his junior campaign.
Yeah, he's a very, very solid player, very smart player. You'll see him make the right decision 99% of the time, and he saves us a lot back there with his IQ for sure. And the sun will be a factor here for goalkeeper Adam Lund, at least for the first half, so that'll be something on these free kicks that he'll have to watch out for.
I believe there's also a direct free kick as well here for the Panthers, and kicking the kick is number 12, Blake Webb. Webb gets it into the box. On the foot of number 14, Austin Anderson. From distance for the Panthers, and to no avail. Anderson with the ball on the right side of the field. It's over to number 10, Asher Herndon. Gets it to the middle. And the Panthers very much in control here.
Absolutely. They're moving the ball very well. They have us pinned back in our own half.
Herndon gets the ball inside. Now it's on the foot of Scott. Cole Scott.
Lagrange doing a great job of winning that ball back right away as well.
Adam Lund controls the ball here and hoping to slow down the pace here of the Lagrange Panthers.
Let's push up, boy. Let's go, push up. Let's go, push up.
Boots it over to Stiefel on the right side. He gets ahead on it. Stiefel, within a range of moves, takes it on his right foot. Tries to recover the ball there, but the Panthers will recover it. The Panthers on the counter. Adam Munn comes out, and he recovers the ball by landing on it. Smart move by the keeper.
Yeah, a huge part of that high press is the goalkeeper always being ready for that ball over the top, because that's where the Eagles are exposed when they step up that high.
Peterson tries to set up Scott, but he wasn't ready for that one, resulting in a goal kick here for the Panthers.
Oh, we got to get that.
Lucas Wright from Berman, Georgia. The junior with the goal kick. Smeech sends it on the right side over to Webb, and it scales out of bounds. Blake Webb, a USA South Conference All-Player of the Year, was the second leading scorer for the Panthers last year. Peterson tries to split through the defense and gets it back to the keeper, Lund.
I think the Eagles are struggling to find their footing here in the first few minutes. The Panthers are doing a great job of pressuring, a pretty balanced attack, and they win the ball back almost again here as the Eagles look to go forward.
Peterson with the long ball to Scott. And Scott's by himself, but an offside flag is called. Very close call there, McClellan.
Yeah, we've seen that connection of Clint playing that ball over the top in the first two games, and it's something that's worked well for the Eagles. Cole just wandered a little offside on that one. He'll look to stay on that defender's shoulder next time.
Clint Peterson tried to set up the freshman Cole Scott. Cole Scott scoring in the last game, his first ever career goal as an Eagle. Barkis with the interception. Rhodes finds Rafael Sanzio in the middle. Back to Ruiz, over to Picard. Salvador Picard finds Riley Rhodes. A little bit too strong of a touch there. Beautiful slide tackle there by not Ramont Rhodes, but Riley Rhodes. The forward doing a little bit of defense there. Peterson. Panthers applying a lot of ball pressure here, but Peterson breaks it.
Yeah, they're doing a great job of, as soon as they turn the ball over to our Eagles defense, they're pressing and not giving them a lot of time to play from the back.
Jaden Parrish with an attempt to get into the box there, but to no avail. Number 14, Austin Anderson, tries to make something happen there in the box, but it results into a goal kick. Adam Lund with 7 saves in his last outing, 11 saves on the season, is back for the goal kick. About 10 minutes into this ball game, actually matchup, as Lund skies it into the midfield. Rhodes. Rhodes still with the ball there. And the ball maintained with the Eagles. A lot of contact there, Jake.
Yeah, the ref seems to be letting them play pretty physical. That's pretty typical of an NAIA game. They typically let them play.
Stiefel tries to set up Ruiz as he comes up a little bit more out of position.
But I think we've seen the consistency from the referee on both sides here with letting them play a little bit, and that's very important.
The Panthers try to work the ball upfield here, and they do. Beautiful through ball there. And it's a foot race into the box. Panthers, but it results to a ball that fell on by Adam Lund. Lund skies it to the middle. Sun's coming out in this matchup. Let's see how it affects the keepers in this situation. Peterson gets it to Chase Hawkins. Ruiz with an array of moves there as the crowds ooh and ah. Ruiz in his first game back as an Eagle has a wide open Salvador Picard as he switches fields. Picard to Ramont Rhodes. Rhodes finds Sanzio and he gets a foot on it. Thought number 4, Nicholas Smeech, got a foot on it, but it still results into a goal kick for the Panthers. Smeech switches fields here. And a little bit longer than expected there, Jake.
Yeah, I can see them targeting Perry throughout the rest of this game. We saw a burst of speed from him down that left side. He's going to be a handful. Where definitely the Eagles are going to have their hands full with his speed out there.
Stiefel, he tries to cross it over to Scott. Sanzio, he boots it from distance, but to no avail. Rafael Sanzio with a very strong foot tries to get into the box there, but to no avail. Sets up another goal kick for the keeper.
We can hear Coach calling from the sideline for Stiefel to drive that to the line. I think Coach is looking for them to put those crosses in from a little deeper, but he won't be unhappy with that shot from Sanzio there. We know he could shoot it.
Barkas wins the possession for the Eagles, and now the Eagles on the attack. Ruiz skies it high there and sets up another goal kick for the Eagles. Not for the Eagles, but for the Panthers. 15 minutes into this matchup, and no score available. I believe there's a stoppage of time here. And it will be an injury for Chase Hawkins. Seems as he has a bloody nose. So Daniel Vidal will come in and substitute for him as he tries to clean it up. One thing that's costly for that situation, though, in the NCCAA, once you get a substitution, he's out for the rest of the game. Not for the rest of the game, but the rest of the half.
Yeah, that's unfortunate that happened so early.
The Panthers try to scale it inside here to Webb, but intercepted by Vermont Rhodes.
Lagrange once again doing a great job of pressuring, winning that ball back right away.
Ruiz gets it over to Vidal. Vidal just checking into the game for the injured Chase Hawkins. Now on the full of Smeech. Smeech to Parrish. Webb. He sends it into the box. Not the box, but the left side of the field. Recovered by Clint Peterson, and he does a range of moves on the right side of the field. Peterson finds Ruiz, and he switches the field here. Rhodes. A little bit of too much of a strong touch there, but still finds Sanzio. Sanzio to Riley Rhodes with much room to run here. Rhodes. He'll take a shot at the goal here, and a bit way off there.
Yeah, that's always going to be a tough shot, falling back. He couldn't get his footing and get his foot wrapped around that ball to look for that far post.
With him falling back there, Jake, could he possibly be off balance there?
Yeah, it looked like he may have gotten a little nudge, but they're never going to call that a foul. I mean, that's just part of soccer. But, yeah, he's going to want that one back, definitely.
Number 11, William Perry, with control of the ball. Ball deflected off of a Panthers player and results in a throw-in. Rhodes. Sends it back to Ruiz. Ruiz, he plays high. Two defenders on him, but still has control. Ruiz into the box. Ruiz tries a shot at the goal here. Danny Vidal. He tries a shot as well and misses. Bit of miscommunication in the box there for the Eagles. Barkas from distance. Blocked by a Panthers defender.
Eagles have to be careful here on the break. They were getting a lot of players forward, but that can be dangerous on the counterattack for the Panthers.
Sanzio with the interception. And that was a bit obvious right there. Sanzio falling to the ground, possibly tripped there, and a result for, I believe, a foul for the Panthers.
Yeah, it didn't seem like a dirty foul. It's one of those scenarios where the ball just gets poked away right at the last second. The Lagrange defender thought he could get it, and then it just wasn't there.
Sanzio slow to get up, but I believe he will take the indirect free kick. Sanzio scales it into the box. And I believe it deflects off of right, resulting in a corner kick for the Eagles. The Eagles now 14-5 against corner kicks on the season. Hopefully they can get an opportunity here to get one into the goal. And I love how the Eagles in corner kick situations, they bring Clint from center back all the way up to the top of the field.
Yes, he's a very good player in the air. They're going to look to target him.
Scales into the box. Riley Rhodes gets up there. Ruiz tries to get the rebound and misses. But it results in another corner kick for the Eagles.
Yeah, Riley's not always the tallest player in the box, but his ability to jump can always get him in a dangerous area to put that ball in the back of the net. He almost got a hold of that one there.
Rhodes getting about 25 inches off the ground on that corner kick opportunity.
He got up there.
Reminds me of Jake McClellan in his playing days.
I don't think anyone would say that.
Ruiz on the corner kick. Scales one high into the box. Tries to get a head on it, but to no avail. Barkas regains the ball. On the foot of Smeech. Barkas takes control. Ruiz with the slide tackle, and he takes advantage. Gets it back to Picard. A smart decision by Ruiz there to not try to force it back inside, but clear the ball to their back line. Rhodes.
Strong tackle there.
Gets it over to 9, Jaden Parrish. Second team All-USA Conference. And beautiful save there by Clint Peterson. Tries to scale one into the box. And now on the head, I believe, Ruiz. Sanzio. Splits through the defender. Tries to stay controlled. A lot of contact there, but the Panthers take over. Barkas.
Yeah, like we said earlier, the referee is certainly letting him play. It looked like a little bit of contact there, but same thing on the Eagles' end, and there was no call. So.
And the sun's out, and the referee's letting them play. Gotta love soccer here in the NCCAA with the NAI as well. The Panthers get it back to Smeech. Smeech gets it into the midfield to Blake, and Ruiz tries to get the reception. Smeech sends it over to number 10, Asher Herndon. Herndon gets it back to Webb. And a bit of a long ball. Smeech crosses it. The Panthers try to get a goal here, but beautiful save there by the Eagles.
Yeah, Vermont Rhodes coming in at the last second to save that. Great play by him.
Easily could have been a goal there by the Panthers, but beautiful effort there by the Eagles. Shot into the box. And to no avail for the Panthers, resulting in a goal kick for the Eagles.
Let's go, boys. Anthony.
Number 15, Dawson Davis. Number 21, Ricky Hamlet. And number 13, Wajos Santos come in for the Panthers, as well as Anthony Ruiz for Daniel
number 5, Daniel
Marenkov. Marenkov, the freshman out of Kazakhstan. Had his first start in the last game against Louisiana College.
Let's go, Blackjack. Let's go, 21.
Scott gets it in the middle to Rhodes. Rhodes tries to get it back to Santos. Correction on the name that I just said. Joao Santos checks into the game for the Panthers. Peterson with the ball. Scales it over to Rhodes. Rhodes switches fields over to Picard, and he has the ball in the middle. Peterson. Picard back to Marenkov, the freshman from Kazakhstan. Marenkov gets it over to Peterson. Rhodes with a lot of room to run here. Gets it over to Scott. Beautiful save there by number 15, Dawson Davis, as he checks into the game. Creates a throwing opportunity here for the Rhodes, for Vermont Rhodes. Rafael Sanzio finds Stiefel on the right side of the field. Ball a little bit too long there for Stiefel, resulting to a throwing opportunity there for the Panthers.
Yeah, I think the Eagles are seeing a little more attacking mindset here in the second half of this first half here. They were struggling to get the ball forward and create opportunities, but it looks like they're doing a better job of that right now.
Bit of an even matchup here that we have here this afternoon, but both teams are going to take a regulation water break, and we're going to take a break as well. Ladies and gentlemen, we will be back soon.
Want to get a head start in college? With Pensacola Christian College's online dual enrollment program, you can do just that. Open to juniors and seniors in Christian schools and Abeka Academy homeschoolers, dual enrollment students can take up to 6 online courses per year, all counting towards PCC college credit requirements. With 3 different options throughout the school year and summer and over 20 courses, choose to lighten your college load. And, depending on your major, finish college early. You will be able to fit courses around your schedule, a perfect way to complete many of your general college education courses before you graduate high school and step foot on campus. To learn more about getting a head start on your education today, visit pcci.edu/dual enrollment.
Welcome back, Eagle fans from all over. Alvin Chapman alongside with Jake McClellan. Jake, what are you seeing in this matchup so far?
As you said before the break, it's been pretty even. There's been opportunities on both sides. I think this is one of those games that's going to come down to who can finish, who can put those opportunities away. We haven't seen that yet, but both teams with plenty of opportunities to be had here.
Evan Sampers with the throw-in for the Panthers. And the Panthers try to retaliate quickly from the water break. Off the foot of number 14, Austin Anderson. That will result into a throw-in for the Eagles. Daniel Marienkoff to throw the ball in. Panthers. Ball on the foot of Peterson. He finds Stiefel. Peterson gets tripped up there, and the Panthers try to recuperate. Webb with a beautiful one-touch pass here, and that will result into an offsides call. Beautiful one-touch pass there by the Panthers.
Yeah, that was a great pass, and again, the speed of Webb there, running in behind, he was just a step off sides, it looked like, and they're going to call that one back.
Could have been a risky opportunity there for the Eagles, but it does result into another free kick for Adam Lund. Rhodes gets it back to Picard. Picard back to Rhodes. Rhodes almost loses his step here. And Picard in a tough situation. Austin Anderson with the ball on the right side of the field. Scales it into the middle. Recovered by the keeper, Adam Lund. Scary situation there for Picard on the right side of the field.
Yeah, you heard the Lagrange coach yelling squeeze. When our defenders have their back to Lagrange, they want to press that and really push him back into the corner. That's what they're meaning by squeeze there. And it almost had an opportunity for Lagrange.
Santiago gets the ball over to the defender. Finds Vidal in the middle. Gets to Acosta, recently checked in. Beautiful ball there for, I believe, Ruiz on the right side. And it results in to a, I believe, corner for the Eagles. No, throwing for the Eagles, actually. Lucas Wright back for the goal kick for the Eagles. Wright gets it to Smeech. Smeech boots it forward. And Picard recovers it. Safely gets it to the keeper. But the Panthers are applying a lot of pressure. Webb. Webb gets tripped up there. And Stiefel tries to do a little bit of trickery. Peterson gets it back to Lund. Peterson to Picard. Gets it to the middle to Barkas. Lund scales it over to Riley Rhodes. And Blake Webb quickly gets up and tries to set up one of his teammates. Lund advances the ball to Stiefel. Vidal tries to get a touch on the ball. And the Panthers try to get into the box while Adam Lund was out of position. But to no avail.
Yeah, Hendon picked his head up there and saw that Lund was off his line.
Coming in for the Eagles, number 20, Nicholas Garcia, and number 22, Nate Rieger.
Just put a little too much on that shot. Sorry, Alvin.
No, you're fine, Jake McClellan. Nate Rieger checks in the game for Salvador Picard. And Nicholas Garcia comes in the game for David Stiefel. Rieger, junior from Hampton, Georgia, graduated from Bible Baptist Academy. Lund scales it to the middle of the field. Rhodes wins his battle. Rhodes, beautiful through ball to Nicholas. Nicholas kicks it back, and the Panthers intercept it. About 17 minutes left in this half. Lund gets it to Vermont. Rhodes tries to meg the defender, but to no avail. Rieger with a big touch. Gets it to Barkas back to Lund. Lund hits it over. Number 13, Zawao Santos tries to kick the ball into the goal here, but to no avail.
Yeah, the Eagles are really struggling to break this pressure here that's being applied by the Panthers.
Chase Hawkins, a player who was actually injured previously, comes back into the game for Rafael Santos. I forgot an exception to the rule that if you are injured, you can come back into the game. But for regular substitution, you can only have 3 of them. Lund scales it to the middle of the field. Acosta with a strong touch, but Danny Vidal has it on his right foot. Hawkins finds Garcia. Garcia's back to Hawkins. The Panthers will take over. Barkas finds Rhodes. Bit of a strong touch there. Rieger. Rhodes tries to set up Acosta. And Wright recovers it. Barkas. Number 25, Robel Tessimone, tries to set up one of his teammates, but to no avail. Vidal with the wide open Vermont Rhodes with a lot of room to work. Tries to set up his brother, and it's a foot race. Rhodes gets pushed from behind, and no call is given. Riley Rhodes with the opportunity there, but to no avail.
Yeah, once again, it looked like there could have been a foul there, but the referee continuing to let them play, but it's been both ways so far.
Acosta bodies his defender. Tries to get out that corner there, but to no avail.
Another example of letting them play.
Vidal. He recovers the ball. Finds Chase Hawkins from distance. And is recovered by the keeper. Eagles getting a lot of shots in this half, but still a 0-0 ball game with 14 minutes left to go in the half. Just a reminder to the fans at home that in college soccer, there's no extra time granted to either team, and as soon as the countdown is given, the half is over. Peterson. Acosta. He tries to advance the ball forward, but to no avail. Webb tries to set up his teammate, but to no avail. Rhodes tries to cut back, but to no avail. Barkas to Peterson. Peterson, he advances up the field. Sets up Riley Rhodes here on the left side of the field. He crosses the ball in, sets up Acosta, but he can't get a foot on it. Missed opportunity there by the Eagles.
Looks like Acosta or Rhodes, one of those two drifted off sides. So even if we would have scored that, would have been called back, unfortunately.
Aggressive attack there by the Eagles, but still a 0-0 ball game. Smeech back for the kick. Smeech with the big kick. Saved by Regier. Hawkins gets it back to Garcia. And Clint Peterson leaves the ball for Adam Lund. Regier gets tripped in the back. And number 21, Ricky Hammett, will get called for the foul. Peterson, big kick to Acosta. Angel Acosta gets to the Cole Hawkins. Chase Hawkins, actually. Garcia sets up Marinkoff. Marinkoff with an array of moves inside. No flag is risen. Garcia with the cross. Nick Wright with the collection. Two beautiful attacks back-to-back for the Eagles, but still results to no points.
Yeah, like we talked about before the game, using those wide areas is very important for the Eagles. They're getting a lot of their opportunities from that, but they have yet to finish one off so far.
Regier. Lund. Big kick to Daniel Vidal. Controls it beautifully, but goes out of bounds.
Yeah, Lund is struggling to find people to pass to with the pressure that the Panthers are applying here. They're doing a very good job, so he's having to skip those first two levels and go all the way up to the forwards on occasion.
The sophomore from Santa Rosa Christian Academy, Samuel Berrigan, checks in the game for Daniel Vidal with 11 minutes left in the half. Berrigan, the midfielder, gets it to Rhodes. Rhodes with a bit of a strong touch there. It will be a foul towards the Panthers. Free kick opportunity for Vermont Rhodes. Vermont Rhodes and Riley Rhodes, both brothers who play on this team. One on the defensive side of the ball and one the striker. Both from Reading, Pennsylvania. Vermont crosses it inside. Acosta tries to get a big take on it, but to no avail. Garcia trips over the ball. And the Panthers will take over. Regier, he's playing high. Regier tries to go for himself. Gets it back to Berrigan. Regier finds Berrigan.
Get organized. Let's go.
Berrigan loses the ball. Dawson. Beautifully recovered by Regier. Garcia finds Marenkov. Marenkov tries to set up his teammate, but to no avail. Tessholm gets to the Smeech. Rhodes to his brother. Riley gets it to Acosta. Acosta gets the ball stolen from him. Panthers did have numbers, but it's recovered by the Eagles. A lot of back and forth action here, Jake.
Yeah, the game's really starting to come alive here in the last 10 minutes. I think we'll continue to see more of that until these guys get a break at halftime.
In the last game against Louisiana College, Rob Gallagher got a goal in the last 5 minutes of the contest. Wouldn't be surprised if either team does the same. Hawkins.
They talk about those crucial moments in soccer, and it's typically the last 10 minutes of the half and the first 10 minutes of the half, whether that's the first or second. So the teams that score and have those big moments in those periods often do go on to win the game.
One thing that's beautiful about the game of soccer is that all you need is 1 point, or 1 goal, rather, to win the game. Rhodes, he scales it towards the goal, but it's deflected. Wright almost loses the ball.
Yeah, all it takes is 1 moment like we just saw. 1 shot, and that's all it takes.
I believe it's going to be a short corner kick there for the Eagles. Actually, a long one kick by Berrigan. Samuel Berrigan, the youngest player in Eagles history to ever net in a goal, is back for the corner kick. 7 minutes left in the remaining of this half. Berrigan skates it in. Wright gets a hand on it. The Eagles try to get a foot on it to get into the goal and trips on the ball. Rhodes circles around the box and will result to the goal kick for the Panthers. Stephen Loveland checks into the game,
in for the Eagles,
as well as number
18,
23 for the
Stephen
Panthers, Sean Carter. Carter comes in for Joao Santos. Under 7 minutes left in this contest. Still a 0-0 ball game. Loveland comes in for Riley Rhodes. Smeech gets it to Carter. Barkis with the interception. Bad spacing there by the Eagles. And I believe due to the collision by Vermont Rhodes, they're going to call the ball for the Eagles. I thought Rhodes actually tripped over his own teammate there.
It did look like that, but
we're not going to question
We'll take the call, I guess.
We will not question what the referees have to say. It'd be crazy due to this here costly mistake there by the officiating. It results to a goal. With still 6 minutes left in this contest. Lund skies it high. On the foot of Sampers. Marenkov in a foot race. And the ball will remain with the Eagles, I believe. No, it actually will remain with the Panthers. Number 11, William Perry. Number 15, Dawson Davis checks in for and comes out of the game. And in comes number 30, Nicholas Massert. Massert, a freshman from Sandy Springs, Georgia. He comes in and plays on the defensive side of the ball. Throwing into the box, and it's collected by the keeper. Lund with a big throw. And the Eagles trying to make something happen here. Acosta, the ball on his foot. A lot of pressure there. Acosta almost loses it. Marenkov clears the ball to Barkis. Barkis switches fields. Smart decision by the freshman. Regier Gets it to Peterson. Peterson gets it back to Vermont. Rhodes for the throw-in opportunity. Finds Regier. Regier switches fields. Almost intercepted there by number 11, William Perry. And he comes up with it. Barkus. Barkus advances. Herndon. Herndon, he gets to the ground, and I believe there's going to be a foul call by Barkus.
Yeah, Herndon did a great job of tracking back to take that ball off of Barkus and then drawing the foul there.
Thought Herndon also did a good job selling that play as well. Of course, it was a lot of contact, but he did a great job selling it to the official.
That's part of it. That's all
part of the game, honestly.
Yeah. Some people sell it a little more than others, but he did a good job there.
Herndon tries to skywin into the box there, but collected by Adam Lund. Marenkov.
Right idea, boys.
3 minutes left in this contest. It'll be a throw-in opportunity here for the Panthers.
I think both teams would be disappointed walking out of this half without at least one goal to show for it. There have been opportunities on both sides, but nobody's been able to capitalize yet.
Peterson with the throw-in. Marenkov tries to sky it forward. Hart hits the ball out of bounds, creating a throw-in opportunity for the Eagles. Garcia trying to move quickly here. Acosta into the box. The ball skies into the neighboring neighborhoods, and it will result into a throw-in opportunity for the Eagles. About 2 minutes and 20 seconds left in this half. Ladies and gentlemen, just a quick reminder, there's no extra time granted here for the Eagles or the Panthers. So as soon as the countdown is rung, the half is over. Garcia to Acosta. Acosta tries to work it inside. Barkus from distance. Beautiful save there by Wright, but he creates a throw-in opportunity. Not a throw-in, but a corner kick for the Eagles with a minute left in the half.
Yeah, even after the deflection, the goalkeeper did a great job of tracking that one down and parrying it to safety there.
Eagles with the corner kick opportunity. Rhodes for the kick. Rhodes, he scales it in high. And it's collected by the keeper. Beautiful save by the keeper. Great job being big in the box. Last minute of play in the half. Smeech advances it on the right side of the field. Rhodes with a player on his back. And the ball remains with the Eagles. A minute even left in this half. Strange touch there by the Eagles. Nicholas Garcia. Sean Carter. Beautiful deflection there by Barkus and almost hits a car there. That could have been costly. Nevertheless, creates a throw-in opportunity for the Eagles. Hassert throws it in. Regier recovers it. Tessholm scales it into the box here. Perry. The Panthers getting into the box.
10, 9,
Carter.
8,
7 seconds
6,
left.
5, 4, 3,
And this
2,
will be the
1.
end of the first half. 0-0 ball game, but very competitive, Jake.
Absolutely. We started to see the back and forth there towards the end of the first half, and I think we'll continue to see more of that in the second half.
A whole lot of more action awaits here as the sun begins to set down. This game has just got started. Ladies and gentlemen, after the halftime, Albert Chapman, along his 2019 National Player of the Year, Jake McClellan, we'll be back with you soon.
What makes you smile? Time with people you love. Making a difference at your work or ministry. Fun memories and the little things that make your day. Going to graduate school can mean giving up those things, but it doesn't have to. With an online master's degree from Pensacola Christian College, you can reach your goals and still be there for family, work, and ministry. Of course, earning a graduate degree comes with challenges, like money and time. But with online learning, you can get a degree that's made for your schedule and budget. One that only costs a little over $10,000, with a flexible payment option too. And with online learning, you can learn anytime, anywhere, with classes that fit your schedule. Take the next step by choosing one of several master's degree programs: business administration, educational leadership, ministry, Bible exposition, and others. At Pensacola Christian College, you'll get a biblical perspective and insight from caring professionals and ministry leaders. So when you graduate, you won't have just a diploma. You'll have confidence to go further in your ministry or career, and you'll still have those memories that make you smile. It's graduate school built for real life. Graduate school built for you. You only have one life. What are you going to do with it? How are you going to influence your world for Christ? This is a place where you can be empowered to fulfill God's calling and pursue your passion.
Working as a physical therapist, it is a ministry all its own to just build a relationship with the people. I mean, that's my ultimate goal, is I want to help people get better.
I want to go to law school, get into a cybersecurity program. That way I can incorporate both programming and law, protecting companies from cybercrime.
I love being around people, and I love learning about people. I knew that with nursing, it wasn't just about helping people physically, like it was helping them spiritually too. That's what's important in life.
As I began to pray more, God, I have a huge decision to make. Where am I going to go to school? I only have one life. What do you want me to do with it? And he began to show me that what I enjoy doing can be used for his honor and for his glory. God led me to Pensacola Christian College to pursue my passion for finance through a biblical perspective.
I had told my pastor before coming here, I was like, I don't really like school, but I know I need to go for nursing. So I'm gonna go and I'll have to study really hard, and I just didn't really look forward to it. But now, like on my third year, learning is so much fun, and I didn't feel like that freshman year.
I'll look back and I'll be like, man, I remember I used to struggle with that. And then maybe a freshman looks at what I'm doing and they're like, what are you even looking at? I'm like, this is easy stuff.
Incrementally, we're ready to do more, we're ready to face more, and to say, this may not be the easiest thing I've ever done, but it's the most rewarding thing I've ever done.
Last summer, I did an internship in Germany in a genetics lab, and I was able to use the techniques and tools I had learned in the labs here over there, and it made so much more sense because I already knew what I was doing and why I was doing it.
I think teaching is communicating facts, but I think the bottom line for me with teaching is connecting the material so the students not only know it, but appreciate it and also know how to use it.
My teaching isn't about me, it's about where God is taking each individual student down the road.
We have great faculty, and they honestly inspire me. Seeing all of these faculty members who have doctorates, you can definitely see what they've learned reflected through what they teach.
They'll constantly tell you, if you need something, come talk to me. I've had teachers other places, and they'll say that, but if you go up to them, they don't really want to give you the time or try to respond. And here, it's just totally different. You can just have a really good teacher-student relationship.
The faculty are saying it's going to take hard work and dedication to be the best at whatever you're doing for God's glory. That philosophy will always work.
Sometimes they'll ask us, what verse do you think would apply to this? How a verse would relate to a situation.
Biblical worldview is seeing all of my life through what God has shown us in Scripture.
And that's one of the reasons why I chose PCC in the first place, is to have faculty that love God to help me further my spiritual walk with Christ.
If my goal is to be in the will of God, it helps so much to know that my teacher has that same goal.
Everything that I see here is Christ-centered. Their main purpose is, we want you to see more of Jesus Christ. That is what I see in PCC.
Why is PCC here? It's to change lives to make them more like Christ. I hope that I can just have a little part of molding and shaping them like the Lord Jesus Christ.
They want students to come out of PCC and to make an influence and an impact on the world. I think their goal really is to change the world, and they do it one student at a time.
As president of PCC, I want you to know that we're committed to providing an excellent liberal arts education that's built upon the foundation and truths of God's Word. We won't compromise on biblical principles, and our purpose is to equip you for whatever it is God's called you to do. Make the most of this opportunity in life, and choose the college that best prepares you for that calling. PCC has so much to offer. We're located just minutes from the beautiful sugar white sands and emerald waters of Pensacola Beach. We're known for providing the best education value among accredited Christian colleges. And we have great facilities and activities that'll provide memorable experience to your college life. So as you think to the future and think about choosing a college, don't just choose a college because of its location, near home or by the beach. Don't just choose a Christian college because it's affordable like PCC is. And don't just choose a college because your friends go there and it looks like a fun place to attend. Choose a Christian college because God's called you there. Because that place will empower you to influence the world for Christ in whatever God's called you to do.
My name's Catherine Kemme. I am at the University of Texas Medical Branch. I'm getting my PhD. I'm a second-year grad student in the biochemistry and molecular biology department. I'm studying biophysics. We're actually trying to understand these proteins as part of a gene editing technology. So you would have these engineered proteins where you can make this protein cut the DNA, and that way you can alter the DNA sequence and make it produce something different or prevent it from producing something you don't want it to produce. But they're actually using that for HIV. The HIV virus binds to the white blood cells in your blood, so they have created a mutation where that receptor is. So if you create the mutation and then the receptor is no good, and then you won't get the HIV coming in. People with that mutation are immune to HIV. You think about it, you can do a lot of stuff. So that's probably the best thing you can think about your job, that you're actually helping someone out there. Many of these people are studying this and they're searching. They're like, well, science will tell us all the answers. But for me, I have answers. I don't need all the answers. The only reason I'm studying this is to help people, help them with their diseases. And that is my purpose for studying. But some of these people, yes, they will come get their PhD because they are searching and they think science will give them the answer. So for me, I think PCC's strength in the foundations of God's Word is very, very helpful, because I don't need to sit here wondering who created the earth and did I get here by accident.
What makes you smile? Time with people you love. Making a difference at your work or ministry. Fun memories and the little things that make your day. Going to graduate school can mean giving up those things, but it doesn't have to. With an online master's degree from Pensacola Christian College, you can reach your goals and still be there for family, work, and ministry. Of course, earning a graduate degree comes with challenges, like money and time. But with online learning, you can get a degree that's made for your schedule and budget. One that only costs a little over $10,000, with a flexible payment option too. And with online learning, you can learn anytime, anywhere, with classes that fit your schedule. Take the next step by choosing one of several master's degree programs: business administration, educational leadership, ministry, Bible exposition, and others. At Pensacola Christian College, you'll get a biblical perspective and insight from caring professionals and ministry leaders. So when you graduate, you won't have just a diploma. You'll have confidence to go further in your ministry or career, and you'll still have those memories that make you smile. It's graduate school built for real life. Graduate school built for you.
Welcome back, Eagle fans from all over, whether from around the country or around the world. We're so excited and delighted to have you guys be a part of this broadcast, watching this wonderful soccer game today. Alvin Chapman alongside with Jake McClellan. And Jake, man, do we have a ball game this afternoon, man?
Yeah, it's been a battle so far. There's been opportunities on both sides of the ball. It's going to be one of those games that comes down to who can finish, and that's ultimately what we're going to have to find out in the second half here.
The score at the end of the first half was 0-0, but Pensacola Christian College still winning the shots and the shot on goal category. What does that tell about this Eagles offense?
Yeah, I mean, we've seen a majority of the possession from the Eagles. Lagrange has done a good job of pressing them at the back, but when we've gotten forward, the shots have been there. We just haven't been able to capitalize. I think Riley Rhodes and the strikers are going to look to do that in the second half and hope that the opportunities keep coming.
Big second half for not just the Eagles, but for the Panthers. What are both teams are going to have to do for them to take the advantage and possibly walk away with the win here today?
I think a big factor, it was very hot in the first half, and that can be a factor coming down to the end of the game. We see guys get gassed, we see cramps, we see all kinds of stuff. Whoever can keep that energy from the first half, focus on the positives that they had, and continue on in the second half, I think that'll be the one that takes the win today.
We mentioned earlier the Panthers playing without their star forward, Enrique Hernandez, their leading goal scorer last year, playing the forward position. Blake Wedd also being someone who scores a lot for the team but plays the midfield. How do you think that's affecting the Panthers in this matchup today?
Yeah, it's got to be affecting them big time. I mean, they've created chances even without him, but there are a few times where I'm sure they've missed him out there. I believe as Perry on the left side has had quite a few opportunities using his speed. I think they'll continue to look for him going down that left side, and they'll hope that someone steps up in Enrique Hernandez's place.
Yeah, you being someone who's been in those locker rooms, who's been in those conversations, who's been on the field when Coach Lewas came out at the half being tied up 0-0. What do you think Coach is telling his players at this moment?
I think he's probably telling them just keep doing what we're doing. We're sharper passes, quicker movement. They're doing the right things. We had 12 shots in the first half. That's nothing to be ashamed of. But just capitalizing, focusing, staying composed in front of the goal is very important. And I think if they can do that, they'll be just fine in the second half.
All right, Jacob. So let's say we have a whiteboard on both sides. And we have a key to the game for the Panthers and a key to the game for the Eagles for them to be successful, not just winning. Because, hey, as you mentioned, as we were talking before the podcast, you could dominate time possession and have the most shots and still end up losing the game. So what do you think there's one thing both teams have to do in order for them to be successful and possibly walk out of this game victorious?
Absolutely. Lagrange has to keep up that pressure. That's where their opportunities have been coming from. They're pressuring the back line of the Eagles, and a lot of good has come out of that. I don't know if they'll be able to continue that for the whole 90 minutes, but we'll see. And for the Eagles, it's patience. It's a long game. They've had their opportunities. It's easy to get frustrated and throw in the towel when you can't score. But if they can keep that patience, keep chipping away at the Lagrange defense, they'll be just fine in the second half.
Both teams going back to their regular starting lineups as they had in the beginning of the game. Danny Vidal is actually into the game for Chase Hawkins and also Angel Acosta. My bad for the bit of miscommunications there. And also Riley Rhodes is not starting in this first half as well. Going to be an interesting matchup here today, Jake.
Yeah, I think we saw Danny Vidal come in the first half and create some opportunities with his creativity. I had the opportunity to play alongside him. Very crafty player in the midfield, and I think that's what they're going to look to go to with starting him in the second half.
Counting down 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Jake, the lights are on, and this is the first night game that the Eagles are going to be experiencing this year. Take me back to your first night game, whether it be a Bob Jones game or a Trinity Baptist game or your first or your last. Night games are just a different feel here at Pensacola Christian College.
Absolutely, man. Once the crowd is out here and the lights come on, it's just absolutely, like you said, a different atmosphere. And I think the players will be happy that the lights are coming on because that means the sun is gone.
Yeah. Man, the lights are on, the sun is gone, and it's a great day to play soccer.
That's
it's
right.
actually kind of funny because the first soccer game I ever been to as an Eagle, the lights were on and everything, was a Bob Jones game. And I believe you hit a game, either you or Stan Rich hit a game winner, not a game winner, but it was tied up 1-1 the entire time. And then out of nowhere, the goalie comes out of his box, and then either Stan Rich hits it back to you or you hit it back to him, and you guys just put it in the back of the net. Man, what a connection you two had back when you were playing days.
Yeah, we played together from the time we were about 4 years old, so we had that chemistry, similar to how Clint and Anthony played club and everything together. You just can't beat that, and we had many assists and goals together. It was a blast, and especially against a team like Bob Jones.
And not just many assists and goals, but many championship games and regional accolades and many titles and many things that can just be edged in our Eagles history.
That's right. Yep. It was a great career for both of us as the Eagles counterattack here.
Long run here for the Eagles. Riley Rose gets it to Acosta. Acosta takes it towards the net, and it's a goal! Angel Acosta, the freshman. He gets a goal here for the Eagles. Let's see that one again.
Goal, number 17, Angel Acosta.
Yeah, just like we were talking about in the first half, those crucial moments, the first 5 minutes of a half and the last 5 minutes, and that's going to be one of those crucial moments for the Eagles. A great strike there by Acosta.
Beautiful shot there by Acosta. Man, it looks so beautiful, and it's so interesting for the Eagles. All 3 goals that we have here for the season are all done by freshmen. Something that you don't really see happen a lot.
Yeah, that's not very common.
Angel Acosta, the freshman out of Kennersville, North Carolina. That's in the first goal for the Eagles, and within 2 minutes of the half beginning as well.
Yep, that was a great curling shot right into the top corner. Not much the keeper could have done there.
Barkas with great control of the ball, and Stiefel with a missed touch. Sampras with the throw-in.
And that'll really set the tone for the Eagles coming into the second half, too.
So ironic. We're just talking about your playing games and the amount of, wow, beautiful move by Anthony Ruiz. Man, the Eagles are coming back out with a different type of energy. So back to what I was saying, man, like it's crazy how we're just talking about your playing days and the amount of assists and goals in literally 30 seconds we turn, and Angel Acosta gets his first ever career goal. Clint Peterson saves the Eagles from a beautiful attack that could have been made by the Panthers. Ruiz loses the ball and it goes out of bounds.
Gotta get that off the foot. Let's go.
Possession remains with the Eagles. Anthony Ruiz with the throw-in. Vidal. Ball on the foot of Picard. The Panthers pressuring. And Acosta with the long ball.
Great speed there by Acosta to put the pressure on the defender.
Acosta normally playing in the midfield. We're seeing him play a bit of a striker position here in the second half.
Yeah, it looks like coach has made some tweaks in the halftime. And obviously for the better with Acosta scoring that goal. Looks like they're off to a good start here.
Clint Peterson with the reception there. Number 4, Nicholas Smeech gets it to his keeper. Sampers. One-on-one opportunity here with Stiefel. Ball will remain with the Panthers, and Sampers is having a hard time getting up.
Looks like he took a pretty hard fall there, got tangled up with Stiefel.
5 minutes into the second half here of play, and the Eagles are already up 1-0. Parrish. Ball hit out by number 14, Austin Anderson. Ruiz with the throw-in. Bakar gets it back to the keeper. Risky play there.
Yeah, those are the passes that make a coach nervous right there. Inches away from being stolen by the Panthers there.
Long ball to Stiefel. And he gets an opportunity for Ruiz. Into the box here and broken up by the Panthers defense. Controlled by Peterson. Vidal playing in the midfield this second half. Ruiz finds Acosta. Acosta to Sanzio. He loves it from distance here. He stakes a shot out and almost nets one in there. Rafael Sanzio tries to get a shot there from beyond the 18. And it results to a corner kick for the Eagles. Beautiful attempt there by Rafael Sanzio. My apologies on the mispronunciation of your name. And Vermont Rhodes will be available for the corner. Rhodes into the box. Close call there for the Panthers, almost allowing the Eagles to get another goal in. That results to another corner kick opportunity, kicked by Vermont Rhodes. Rhodes gets it inside on the foot of Acosta. Let's see if he can do it again. Sanzio to Stiefel. Stiefel skies it into the box. Header by Clint Peterson and almost goes in. Clint Peterson, the two-time All-American, almost getting his, I believe, 4th goal of his career, but just misses.
Yeah, the Eagles have come out firing in the second half. That goal has really sparked the energy.
It's great to see Clint Peterson play up on the corner kicks, knowing that you have a great defender like Anthony Ruiz in the backfield. Anderson with the ball, and he miscued it. Colby Mercer making his first appearance for the game, checks in the game for Jawa Santos. Throw an opportunity for the Panthers. Blake Wedge tried to receive it, but's knocked out by Salvador Bakar. 37 seconds, not seconds, but minutes left in this entire game here.
We saw a throw-in earlier go long by the Panthers. It looks like that's what they're going to try to do here as well.
Panthers with a long throw-in opportunity, and it's a goal! The Panthers with the equalizer, number 10, Asher Herndon, not only ties the game and equals it up, but gets the first goal for the Panthers season. Knots the ball game at 1-1.
Yeah, great execution by the Panthers. You can tell they've practiced that before. That long throw can be a killer, and I don't think the Eagles were ready for that one.
The Panthers retaliating quickly. Now we have a ball game. I mean, we've always had a ball game here, Jake, but now it's just neck and neck, and both teams are able to get on the board. Barkas gets it to Ruiz. Ruiz tries to get it over to Vidal, but for a turnover. Henderson, he gets close to the box, sets up Webb. Webb, he'll shoot it from distance, but to no avail.
It's a game of momentum, and just like that, the momentum is back in the Panthers' favor. They're attacking.
As you said, the Eagles do have more shots in the game, but we're looking at a tie ball game. Makes this game of soccer such a beautiful sport to watch and also officiate.
Yeah, that shots column does not always tell the whole story.
Ball on the foot of Bakar. He switches the field here. Tries to set up Stiefel. Panthers almost with a missed touch. And beautiful slide tackle there by Clint Peterson. Almost loses it, and he does. Austin Anderson gets it to Blake Webb. Second goal scorer for the Panthers. He shoots it from distance, and it's blocked by the team. Webb with the ball still in his foot, and Ruiz gets the recovery. Vidal sets up Stiefel. Beautiful touch there, pass by Stiefel, but to no avail. 35 minutes left in the half, and the game's knotted up at 1 apiece. Number 15, Dawson Davis, plans to check back into the game for Mercer as he begins to shaken up. Clock still running. Ball game tied up, 1-1.
They're going to miss those long throws from Mercer. That was how they scored that first goal. They're going to want to get him back on the field as soon as possible.
Drop ball situation here for the Eagles. And the ball's on the foot of Picard. Peterson. Saw Stiefel running up the line, but gets it back to Ruiz. Long ball for Ruiz. And just gets offside. Costly call for the officiating, but will make it now Panthers ball.
He's going to get a bit of a talking to for kicking the ball away there. Just out of frustration there by Rhodes.
Interesting setup here we have now. Angel Acosta playing the striker position, with Riley Rhodes now on the wing. Anderson gets it back to Smeech. Right. Gets it over to number 5, Alex Drozik. Drozik, second team All-USA Conference. The only defender for the Panthers to be on that list. Long ball for Jaden, and the keeper steps out of his box. Webb tries to boots it from distance with Alumni out of his goalie box, but it will result in a goal kick for the Eagles. It's almost as if Webb got too excited for the fact that Adam was out of his box there, Jake.
Yeah, it would have taken something special there. Adam was making his way back there, but he would have had to put a lot of power behind that, and it just got away from him.
Lund scales it to the middle. Parrish. And a foul now called on the Panthers, making a free kick for the Eagles.
It has been a physical game so far, but both teams doing a very good job of remaining sportsmanlike, and I haven't seen anything bad out of either one of these teams. So it's good to see that they can have a good physical game and still keep it clean.
A win here for both teams will be their first win of the season. Sanzio from distance. Just a bit off. Sanzio's with 2 shots in this ball game. Both of them can't find the back of the net. Smeech advances the ball. Austin Anderson, with a bit of a strong touch there, scales the ball out of bounds. Chase Hawkins comes out of the ball game. He comes into the ball game.
Eagles, number 8, Chase Hawkins.
For the freshman from Arizona, Dakota Barkis. Throw in to Chase. Bit of a chippy play there, and a result to a throw-in, not a throw-in, but a free kick for the Eagles. 31 seconds left in this competition, still knotted up at 1-1. Clint Peterson back to have the free kick. And I'm expecting Clint to possibly try to scale it into the box here, which he normally does on a regular occasion. Peterson with the boot on it. Sky's higher than normal, and Stiefel tries to get ahead on it. He hits the turf. Now on the foot of Ruiz. Ruiz to Stiefel, saves it from going out of bounds. Stiefel tries to make a move here, but the ball will remain with the Pensacola Christian College Eagles. Ruiz. Ruiz to Sanzio. Sanzio to Vermont Rhodes. Sanzio with the big boot on it. Gets it over to Stiefel. He recovers the ball with his chest, and I believe that's an offsides call. Called on the Eagles.
Another talking to by the referee there, kicking the ball away once again. Just a little bit of time wasting there by the Eagles.
30 minutes left in this half, approaching the 60th minute of the ball game.
Yeah, and the Eagles have controlled possession for the most part. They've had the Panthers pretty much pinned back in their own half, but the Panthers were able to find that one opportunity and put that ball away.
Big boot by Smeech, but recovered by Anthony Ruiz. Stiefel, he plays up. And now the Panthers have opportunity to score here. Crosses it into the box. And I believe that sets up does it set up a corner kick opportunity? I believe it does. Corner kick opportunity for the Panthers. And number 21, Ricky Hammett, comes into the game for Jaden Parrish. Parrish, second team All-Conference, USA Conference last season, comes out of the game for Hammett. Webb back for the kick. And that sets up another corner kick opportunity in this same location.
Sanzio doing his job there on the front post. That's what he's supposed to do. Protect anything from going past that first post.
Angel Acosta still back in that striker position. Netted in the only goal for the Eagles season. All goals this season for the Eagles have all came from freshmen. Rob Gallagher, Angel Acosta, and Cole Scott. Webb scales it into the box. Beautiful save there by Sanzio. And this will quickly make it Eagles ball. Don't necessarily know what happened there. I believe it's some violation called.
Yeah, I believe it was number 8 for Lagrange was leaning into Adam a little bit there and impeding his progress, and I think that's what the referee ended up calling. They're pretty particular about that when there's free kicks in the box.
Lund skies the ball into the middle. One touch pass to Acosta. He's working on the left side of the field. Acosta. And a beautiful slide tackle by Austin Anderson. Austin Anderson from Meansville, Georgia, went to Lamar County High School. Ruiz gets it inside. Riley Rhodes trying to work something inside here. Rhodes. Push it back to Picard. Picard to Peterson. Peterson with the big kick inside to Acosta. The goalie comes out of position here, and Stiefel tries to take advantage. Stiefel almost got his first career goal for the Eagles. But beautiful defense by the Panthers. Peterson gets it back to his keeper. 26 seconds left in the ball game. Well of regulation. When picking up here in this ball game, as Vidal gets too big of a touch. Picard. Ball hits off him in an uncomfortable position. But play continues. Referee stops time here for the injured Picard. Believe the ball hit his groin area, I believe, Jake.
Yeah, we've all been there. We're just going to leave that one alone.
Picard on the floor here. I believe Cole Scott and Nate Regier are going to come and check in for him. Picard playing the center mid position here for the Eagles, the junior from Minneapolis, Minnesota. Stoppage of time here. Drop ball awarded for the Panthers. Surprised Picard didn't come out the game here, because normally when they stop time, it means that they have to come out. Perry tries for a scoring opportunity here for the Eagles and misses wide right.
Once again, Perry getting in behind there, causing trouble for the Eagles. They're going to have to keep an eye out on him. With Lagrange playing those long balls over the top. He has the speed to get there, definitely.
Coming into the game for the Eagles, Cole Scott, another one of the freshmen who scored the second goal for the Eagles season. Lund scales it to the left side of the midfield. Riley. Great job by number 15, Dawson Davis, to clear the ball. And I believe Riley Rhodes will come for the throw-in. Rhodes, now the team leader with assists. Kind of funny, last year he was the team leader in goals. Now he's the team leader in assists.
Yeah, he's playing a little bit of a different role this year. I think he'll get his as we go throughout the season, but for now, he's been kind of the target man and laying those passes off to the other players. So I'm sure he'd like to up his numbers in the goal category, but assists work just as well as far as winning games.
Say hi, Alvin. Say hi, Alvin.
Nate Regier checks into the game. Regier from Hampton, Georgia, a graduate from Bible Baptist Academy. .23 minutes left in this ball game. This will be a throw-in opportunity for the Panthers. For the throw-in, number 15, Dawson Davis. Ball on the foot of Peterson.
Open!
Chase Hawkins to Peterson. 23 minutes left in this ball game. Ruiz with a beautiful touch pass to Riley Rhodes with a lot of room to work here. Rhodes makes a move in the box and loses the ball. The official allows the play to continue. Rafael Sanzio gets it to Ruiz. He gets it to Scott. And Scott loses the ball. Still maintains with Eagles possession.
Yeah, you see Coach moved Cole Scott out to the right side here. He's going to look to cut in on his left foot and shoot. He usually plays out there on the left side, so that'll be something to take a look at in the second half.
A lot of differences here for this Eagles offense. Coach trying to mix a lot of things up here to try to get something in the back of the net.
Yeah, and it's still early, so they're still experimenting to see what their ideal lineup's going to be as the Panthers attack.
Webb with the long ball to number 14, Austin Anderson. And a beautiful save there by the Eagles. Adam Lund with the collection. Anderson scoring the first goal off a long throw-in for the Panthers. Tried to get another one with no avail. Sanzio gets it to Rhodes. Wall pass to Sanzio. Ruiz gets it to Rhodes. Rhodes to Sanzio. Chase Hawkins loses the ball here. And Austin Anderson with the one-on-one with the keeper. He crosses it. Peterson with the recovery, and the ball ricochets off the defender's head. Almost an on-goal opportunity there, Jake.
Yeah, good thing Adam was paying attention there. That could have been bad.
Beautiful wall pass opportunity from Berrigan to Scott. But Scott gets it to Ruiz. 21 minutes left in this ball game. If a winner can't be decided in regulation, as last week, we will go to overtime, which is golden goal ball game, which is a golden goal ball game. Anderson with space, clears it out. Will Perry recovers the ball here. Perry crosses it into the box, tries for a shot, and it results to a goal, not a goal, but a corner kick for the Panthers. Entering the 70th minute of this contest, still knotted up at 1 apiece.
Yeah, the Panthers are doing a good job of taking advantage of the Eagles stepping forward. The Eagles are getting a little too extended forward into the offensive end, and as they turn the ball over, the Panthers are able to counterattack, and they're looking pretty dangerous here in the past few minutes. Eagles have got to be careful.
First team USA South Conference, first team All-American, not first team All-American, but first team South USA South player for the Panthers, Blake Webb, for the corner kick. Scott with the recovery. Smart play by Scott to clear it, ruining the Panthers' momentum. Ladies and gentlemen, now we have the water break here for both teams, and we'll take a quick break as they take a break as well. Welcome back, Eagle fans from all over. Alvin Chapman alongside with 2019 National Player of the Year, Jake McClellan. And Jake, what did you see in this first, not necessarily first half, but pre-water break half of the game?
Things have slowed down a little bit compared to the first half. The Eagles have seen most of the possession, but Lagrange is doing a good job of countering when they can. I think they're just going to hold on to this tie as Cole gets fouled pretty hard here.
Berrigan with a heel touch pass for Cole, and he draws the yellow card.
But yeah, as I was saying, it'll be interesting to see what Lagrange does here. They've looked pretty good on the counter. They have the speed of number 12 and number 11 up top here.
Webb and
Perry and Webb, and they're going to look to rely on them on the counter as the Eagles get forward further and further.
Barkis with the free kick here, assuming he's going to attempt to get into the box. Barkis almost gets it inside there. The ball hugs the corner of the post, but recovered by Lucas Wright. Number 10, Asher Herndon. Hawkins with the interception. Bear again. Scales it back to the defensive line of Ruiz. Ruiz with a quick move inside. Scott. He tries to get inside. Through ball inside to Acosta. Opportunity at the goal, and it creates a corner kick opportunity for the Eagles.
Great tackle there by Smeech to save that potential opportunity for the Eagles. Came across right at the last second.
I believe it's Samuel Berrigan for the corner kick. And this is very crucial here for the Eagles. Pearson playing high for this corner kick. Ruiz on the one touch. To no avail. Barkis scales it inside. Cole Scott gets a head on it. And Wright recovers. Didn't seem like Scott got it on the right portion of his head to knock it in.
Yeah, those are tough when you're falling away. And the ball was kind of floated too, so not a lot of power there. To generate that power from your head is very difficult. Wasn't able to make contact like he wanted to there.
Riley Rose tries to challenge that play there, but to no avail. Anderson. Webb in the middle of the field. Scales it over Marinkov's head. Perry on the right side. Makes a move on Marinkov. And Marinkov attempts a slide tackle, but to no avail. Great collection by Adam Lund out of his goal and still gets deflected. Risky moment there for the Eagles defense, but results to a corner kick for the Panthers.
Yeah, great job by, I think that was Ruiz there that stepped in at the last second. Lund had to come out and commit, and he wasn't able to collect it like he wanted to.
Webb, the midfielder, for the corner kick.
Great job there again by Ruiz with the clearance.
Another corner kick, I believe, on the opposite side of the field with 17 minutes left in regulation. Actually, I believe they're still here. Webb is still with the kick, and I believe this kick will be short. Tries to get it inside the box. Number 4, Nicholas Smeech, the defender, but just goes a little bit too high above the crossbar. Risky moment there for the Eagles.
Yeah, Lund has to feel very lucky that Smeech put that one over the top. He would have been kicking himself big time.
16 minutes left in regulation. If any time is needed, there will be an overtime golden goal matchup with only 10 minutes.
That's one of those opportunities that the Panthers might look back on and wish they had put away. If this game does come down to a one goal, that could be the difference.
Regier controls the ball in the middle of the field, gets it back to Barkis. Rhodes. A lot of room to run here, but the Panthers clear it. Lines up a throw-in opportunity here for the Eagles, and Riley Rhodes will commit the throw. Crucial moment here for the Eagles offense to try to get something here in the back of the net. The Panthers trying to make something happen, but intercepted by Clint Peterson. Berrigan with a great job controlling the ball. Rhodes tries to get inside, crosses it. Scott a little bit to and far of the ball. Scott with the meg and controls the ball here. Hawkins with many defenders, still has the ball on his foot. Acosta with the ball. Barkis tries to intercept it, but the midfielder sets up Tess home. Beautiful defensive stop there by Ruiz, creating a throwing opportunity for the Panthers. 14 minutes left in regulation. Number 2, Evan Sampers with the throw-in. Throws it inside the box. They love those long throw-ins. Cole Scott couldn't get the foot he wanted to on the ball. Number 5, Alex Drozic sends it into the box. Panthers trying to score here. And they do! The Panthers make a move on Daniel Marenkov and take a lead, breaking the equalizer. Beautiful shot there by Lagrange.
Yeah, that was a great finish by Perry. He's been causing trouble for that left back all night of the Eagles, and finally tucked one away. Was able to put a move on the defender and created just enough space for himself to get that shot away.
William Perry, the freshman from Widener, Georgia, makes a beautiful move and gets one in the back of the neck.
Yeah, he's not been playing like a freshman today. He's come in and made an immediate impact.
Yeah, in the absence of Enrique Hernandez due to a suspension, he's stepping up big time. Eagles having to move quickly here. Scott with a beautiful move there, giving himself a lot of room to run. Eagles with intentions to retaliate quickly now have a throwing opportunity on the right side of the field. Ruiz, second team all-region defender last year. Barkis gets it over to Peterson. Sanzio gets shoved to the ground there, and he's grabbing, I believe, his right thigh. Comes up limping, but I believe he will remain on the field. Setting up Peterson for a kick. What are you expecting Peterson to do here, Jake?
He typically lofts the ball into the back post. I would expect the same here. Looks like they go with maybe a pre-drawn-up play there. I'm not sure. Bit of a miscommunication, though, by the two players for the Eagles.
Scott tries to heel one back in. Now the ball finds the head of Peterson. Eagles having to move quickly here. Only 12 minutes left in the contest. Rob Gallagher checked into the game. Gallagher, a freshman from Georgia, scoring the first points for the Eagles this season. Scott gets it to Sanzio. He boots it from distance. Scott out of his box. Literally gets flipped, and that sets up, I believe, a penalty kick opportunity for the Eagles. This is major.
Yeah, keeper just misplayed that one, misjudged it, and Riley was able to make something out of it.
Since that play happened in the box, Jake, I believe that sets up a one-on-one opportunity for, I believe, one of their best, I would say, kickers or goal scorers to get a free kick here.
Yep, absolutely. Riley will look to tuck this one away. He earned the penalty, so he'll get to take it.
Big moment here for the Eagles. This goal will equalize the matchup. Riley Rhodes with 13 goals last year. Right in the goal. Rhodes buries it in the back of the net. Let's see that one again. Riley Rhodes points at all of us in the stands. And with that goal right there, he makes himself 5th all-time on the Eagles scoring list.
Yeah, that was a great finish. Slotted it with power to the bottom corner. There's nothing the keeper can do about that one.
Yeah, and costly mistake by Wright there, setting up the penalty. Now we're in a tie ball game once again.
Right back even. That's how fast the momentum can shift. The Eagles will look to keep that momentum going too.
Jake, it almost feels like we're in a 0-0 ball game all over again. But big play made by Riley Rhodes.
Yeah, each team being able to come up with an answer to the goals here. So it'll be interesting to see how this one plays out.
Evan Sampers gets stuffed there by Scott. Scott tries to make a play here, but the ball runs out of bounds. 11 minutes left in the ball game. Sanzio with the ball on his foot. Sanzio literally gets pulled by the jersey. And now he sets up a free kick opportunity for himself. Almost 11 minutes and 20 seconds even left in the ball game. Sanzio with the free kick. What are you expecting to come out of this kick here, Jake?
It looks like they're lining up at the back post again, but we still have Cole Scott there looking like he could be an option as well.
They do send it in the back post. And Riley Rhodes, I believe, will recover it. Panthers cleared the ball. 2-2 ball game for the Eagles. 10 minutes left in regulation. And the past 2 games for the Eagles have all been close. Ruiz with a beautiful header and sets up Gallagher. Ruiz makes another diving header. And the sophomore from South Carolina in his first start as an Eagle for his sophomore season is making a lot of big plays, setting up the Eagles for another free kick.
He came out of nowhere on both occasions there and was able to draw the foul.
Got a head on the ball where it seemed like it was impossible, honestly.
Yeah, Sanzio still unable to get it over that first defender to find those players on the back post. Lagrange will look to counter here again. They've been taking advantage of the Eagles going forward, and they need to capitalize on those opportunities, but now the Eagles will have a chance to recover and get their defenders behind the ball. That's where they're strongest.
10 minutes left in this ball game. And Schmeeks gets it over to Tessom. Sampers, guarded by Scott. Scott, great way to use his body, but sets up another opportunity for the Panthers to get a throw-in. And we've seen the Panthers do long throw-in opportunities. Wouldn't be surprised if we see another one of those right now. Number 2, Evan Sampers.
Yeah,
back for the throw.
The Eagles have struggled to defend these throw-ins and the corners. We've seen a couple opportunities for Lagrange from both of those, so hopefully they can tighten it up at the back here.
Sampers giving himself a running start here, throws it into the box, and Riley Rose boots it out of there. William Perry with the foot on the ball. Marinkoff recovers. Scales it into the box. And I believe the player is either offsides or there's a penalty called.
Yeah, it looks like a foul called. A little shove in the back of Peterson there.
Wow, very risky there. That could have been the equalizing breaker. That would have gave the Panthers the lead. Ball runs out of bounds on the left sideline. 8 minutes left to go in regulation.
Yeah, this one's going to come down to the wire, as have the first 2 of Pensacola Christian's games. And we'll see if they have what it takes today to finish it out. A lot of young players, inexperienced at times, but this could be a game where they could turn that around for this season.
The Panthers making a number of substitutions as Gabe Miller is now in the back for the throw-in.
Looked like Perry, the goal scorer of the second goal, just came off as well. That's going to hurt the Panthers on the offensive end for sure.
A game where the Panthers are desperately in need of, well, not desperately in need, but would definitely have a difference if their main goal scorer, Enrique Hernandez, was in presence today. Beautiful save there by Regier, but the Panthers recover. The Panthers move the ball into the middle. Regier boots it forward. Gallagher can't get a foot on it, but Sanzio has it in the middle. 7 minutes left to go in regulation. If the ball remains equalized, if the ball game remains equalized, it will go to overtime, golden goal. 10 extra minutes of play. Right to Smeech. Smeech with the long ball. Recovered by Clint Peterson. Risky situation. Sampras nearly intercepts it. Henderson making a run for it. Henderson gets it to the box. Beautiful slide tackle by Clint Peterson. Webb sets up his teammate, and to no avail. Very risky play there by the Eagles.
Yeah, Hendon with a great run from the back. We've seen him typically play pretty defensively today, but he just drove right through the middle of the Eagles defense and almost created a scoring opportunity.
And not just driving into the Eagles defense, but practically driving untouched.
Yeah, pretty much. He did a great job of creating speed from the back, and nobody was able to step to the ball except for Clint at the last second.
Long ball into the box will result into a goal kick for the Eagles. 5 minutes left in play. Sanzio. Long ball for Rhodes. Has many players available. And Gallagher loses it. Marinkoff, he plays high. And he's going to be called for the foul. And he's also carded.
Yeah, he came in a bit late on that one. It's first yellow card, I believe, of the game, maybe second.
And also, I believe, the first yellow card for the season for the Eagles.
Yeah, it didn't seem to be any bad intent in that challenge, just a little bit late. Always going to be called by the referee there. And with all the goals we've seen in this game, I wouldn't be surprised if we saw one more before the end of regular time, but if not, like you said, 10 minutes of overtime, golden goal coming our way.
Jake, we've been seeing goals at the most strangest and the most unpredictable moments of this game, but that's the game of soccer for you. Smeech with the long ball. Recovered by Clint Peterson. Barkis. Webb with the touch pass. The Panthers try to scale it inside, but Clint Peterson with the recovery. Long ball to Cole. He tries to recover it. Cole and Sampers, and I believe the ball will remain with the Eagles. 4 minutes, 45 seconds left in play. Barkis, it's it to Ruiz. Ruiz still maintains the ball here. Don't know how he did that with a lot of room to run. Ruiz would have had a storybook opportunity there if he would have converted. Lund gets a hand on the ball. 4 minutes and 20 seconds left in competition. Sanzio kicks the cleat of Hendon, and I'll be called for a foul. Luckily, no call, not no call, but no card. Ball to Anderson. Anderson trying to make a move to get to his right foot, and to no avail. We can tell Anderson is very strong with his right foot because he had a lot of opportunities to make something happen with his left, but didn't take it.
Yeah, the Eagles defense did a great job of reading that, seeing that he wanted to cut back and not giving him that opportunity.
Coming in for the Eagles, number 12, Ramont Rhodes, and number 18, Stephen Loveland.
Ramont Rhodes and Stephen Loveland come into the game for Cole Scott and Daniel Marenkov with 3 minutes and 20 seconds left in regulation. Lund back for the kick. Boots it long. Off the chest of Regier. And a foul called by the Panthers. The Eagles are going to have to move quickly to net one in before the end of the half. Sanzio with the free kick. Sends it long. Loveland available for the rebound, but Wright recovers it. Smeech has the ball on his right foot. 2 minutes and 30 seconds left in regulation. What a ball game we have been able to witness here today, Jake McClellan. Opportunity into the box here. And Wright recovers.
Some nervous moments at the back here for the Lagrange defense, but they're holding strong. 2 minutes left.
2 minutes, almost even. 1, 2 minutes even left in this ball game, and the ball's on the foot of Austin Anderson. The Eagles are trying to apply appropriate pressure here with the last 2 minutes here of the ball game. Well, at least regulation. The Panthers with the long ball. Anderson. The Eagles try to save it here. Need to clear it out the box here. Webb tries for the goal, and he gets it! Blake Webb gets a very important goal here for the Eagles, and the entire bench surrounds him. The Panthers celebrating like the game is over, but Jake, we still have a minute, 30 seconds left of time here.
Yeah, as we've seen, a lot can happen in the couple minutes after a goal. All of the goals that have been scored today have been within a couple minutes of each other, but that's going to be a tough one. A heartbreaking goal for the Eagles.
Blake Webb with the interesting celebration there. Now, and his also, I believe, his 26th start as a Panther, netting the third goal here for this ball game. A minute 25 left of play. And I believe there's a confusion of time happening on the field. Barkis. The Eagles are going to have to move quickly. Sanzio. He moves inside. He sends it inside. Clint Peterson with the hard run. Now it's on the foot of a Panthers offender. Ball still with the Eagles. Loveland with the ball on his left foot. Sampers on the foot of Barkis. The Eagles are going to have to move quickly here. Just a reminder at home, no extra time granted here. Peterson chests the ball to recovery. Webb scales the ball deep. Smart move by him. .25 seconds left to play. The Eagles have to move in a hurry.
Yeah, these Lagrange players have been giving it their all defending for the past 20 minutes or so. The Eagles have been attacking pretty heavily. It's got to be wearing on them. It looks like maybe a cramp here.
And the trainer has to come on the field, so I believe the player does have to come out of the game. But this might be to the Eagles' advantage here, Jake.
Yeah, stoppage isn't necessarily a bad thing. That clock was ticking down, and we had a long way to go from the back of our defense here.
Like, thinking in hindsight, if the ball was still going and this stoppage could have happened, we could have been looking at a ball game that's already over. But still, with 25 seconds left on the clock, we've seen a lot of unprecedented things happening in this game. You never know what could happen with the last couple seconds of this game.
We should have one more good attack here for the Eagles. We'll see what they're able to do with it. Probably throw numbers forward, try to lob a ball into the box, and see what happens.
Loveland, Gallagher, and Riley Rhodes are the attackers. The Panthers cleared the ball with 10 seconds
10,
left.
9, 8, 7, 6,
Lund,
5,
he sends it deep.
4, 3,
the Panthers send it back.
2,
and
1.
I believe that will be the first win for the Lagrange College Panthers for the season. Tough loss here for the Eagles, Jake.
Yeah, that's a third tough loss here at home for the Eagles. That one's going to hurt, especially
like
giving up a goal with
Andrews
a minute and a
Institute
half
for
left
providing
is heartbreaking for this team.
Very tough schedule here for the Eagles, playing two NAIA teams back-to-back almost. And the first game they lost 3-0. Second game they lost in Golden Goal. And this game they lost with about a minute and a half left to go. Very tough for the Eagles to suffer.
Yeah, it can be easy to get your head down early in the season, but like we've said, this is a very young Eagles roster. But you got to tip your hat to Lagrange. They battled. They went down. They came back to take the lead right at the end. And they did a very good job of battling all the way to the end.
Very tough game for both teams, but the Panthers do come up on top. beautiful game for soccer and a beautiful game that we just saw here right now. Albert Chapman alongside with 2019 national champion Jake McClellan, and we will see you later.